Hello, friends, and welcome to The Architecture Enthusiast. As you ascend the Velian Hill from the Roman Forum, the Temple of Venus and Roma dominates the landscape, its scale and elegance asserting a commanding presence over the heart of ancient Rome. Designed by Emperor Hadrian, the temple sits on a massive travertine podium, its elevated position amplifying its grandeur. To approach it is to step into a carefully crafted environment where architecture serves not only as a physical structure but also as an embodiment of Rome's aspirations for eternity. The temple, built as a dual sanctuary, dedicated one cella to Venus Felix, goddess of fortune and renewal, and the other to Roma Aeterna, the eternal spirit of the city. While this unusual back-to-back configuration is significant, it is the western-facing cella of Roma that exudes the deeper resonance of civic pride and imperial permanence. Standing within the sanctuary, one feels the weight of the empire's identity, a space designed to reflect the gravity of Rome itself, both as a city and as an idea. Before entering the temple, the context of its placement begins to tell its story. The structure bridges two of Rome's most important civic and cultural landmarks, the Colosseum to the east and the Roman Forum to the west. The podium's scale and position transform the temple into a physical and symbolic link between the arenas of spectacle and governance. This positioning is no accident. Hadrian's design anchors the temple within the spiritual and political heart of the empire, where the gods, the people, and the emperor were brought into harmonious alignment. The approach to the temple emphasizes its majesty. The colossal Corinthian columns of the peripteral colonnade create a striking rhythm of light and shadow as they encircle the structure. Rising over 17 meters tall, these white marble columns frame the massive building with a sense of openness, their delicately carved capitals lending refinement to their imposing height. This colonnade blurs the boundary between the interior sanctuaries and the expansive Roman sky, a spatial interplay that emphasizes both the sacred and civic roles of the temple. Stepping into the cella of Roma, the mood shifts. The walls once clad in gleaming marble rise in a stately, unadorned verticality, reflecting the solemn dignity of the goddess to whom the space is dedicated. The barrel-vaulted ceiling, its surface once enriched with gilded coffers, soars above in perfect proportions, creating an almost overwhelming sense of verticality. At the far end of the cella sits the immense statue of Roma herself, regal and unyielding. Carved in bronze and once adorned with ivory and gold accents, the goddess is depicted seated on a throne, holding a globe in one hand and a spear in the other. She radiates an aura of power and eternal vigilance, embodying Rome as an unshakable force. The interplay between light and shadow within the cella of Roma enhances its solemnity. The limited natural light filters in from high openings, casting a diffused glow that seems to animate the surfaces of the walls and floor. The flooring beneath, made of intricately patterned marble mosaics, mirrors this celestial interplay. Geometric designs and symbols, laurel wreaths for victory, stars for eternity, reaffirm the connection between the divine and the empire. Yet the temple's true story lies in its relationship to its surroundings. Its elevated position offers sweeping views, reinforcing its role as a spatial anchor between Rome's most celebrated landmarks. From its western orientation, the cella of Roma gazes over the Forum, the civic and political heart of the empire. This alignment is deeply symbolic. The eternal goddess looks out over the city, guarding it from her sanctuary, a reminder of the interconnectedness of divine favor and human enterprise. Even in its current state of ruin, the temple retains its monumental presence. The podium, its massive stones weathered but sturdy, remains a testament to the architectural and engineering mastery of the Romans. Portions of the colonnade still rise into the sky, their surfaces scarred by time, yet no less dignified. Walking among these remnants, one can still sense the intended interplay of scale, proportion, and material. The fractured marble columns and fragmented walls carry whispers of the temple's former glory, a reminder of Rome's ambition to immortalize itself in stone. The temple's design also reflects the philosophical inclinations of Hadrian, who sought to synthesize Roman engineering with Greek aesthetic principles. The peripteral colonnade recalls the elegance of Hellenistic temples, while the vaulted interiors and concrete construction are distinctly Roman innovations. This merging of styles mirrors the duality of the temple's dedication: Venus for fortune and renewal, Roma for permanence and stability, a balancing act that reflects the empire's aspirations for harmony and longevity. To stand before the Temple of Venus in Roma is to confront the grandeur of a civilization that saw itself as eternal. The ruinous beauty of the structure, its fractured forms blending with the modern cityscape, invites reflection on the passage of time and the enduring legacy of Rome. Here, the boundaries between the past and present dissolve. The temple is more than an ancient monument. It is a place where the ideals of a long-faded empire continue to resonate, where the stone remnants still seem to guard the eternal spirit of Roma herself.